Cancer. Song that's playing for you is So Anxious. Listen, so with that being said, you may have got some anxiety, Cancer. You got an idea, you got a mentality, you want to express something, a way of feeling, or how you perceive something, and that make you a little anxious because it's like you got hit with something. Or someone feels anxious in regards to expressing or communicating a situation with you, Cancer. All right, you may have realized something. You may have had to learn the hard way in the situation regarding the devil. You were expressing yourself lower once upon a time, whether you were expressing a certain mindset, a certain mentality, or a certain way of feeling, or just how you were carrying or handling a situation. You may have been handling something toxically, or you just were controlling or toxic in a space and how you handled your mentality in regards to a space. How you thought about something was lower. And because you thought about something lower, you could never be in a state of balance in regards to how you think and or feel, because you already thought lower of the space you were in. You were already in a negative vibe in regards to the space you were receiving, so it's like, or you were already in a negative receiver state, so you already received that space in a negative state, period. But now it's like you don't want to express yourself a certain type of way anymore, and that makes you anxious. Shit, you may be in your feelings there, Cancer. Some may make you happy once upon a time. It's all speculation. It's just the pre-shuffles. Look, Wheel of Fortune, on the wrong side of karma's situation, and that it's like you may have had to learn something the hard way, Cancer. You went through a situation that didn't make you happy, that had you stuck in a position where you couldn't come up with ideas, so you had to let that mentality go, let that mindset go, let that perspective go, let that person go, let that way of feeling go. Whatever you have to let go, you let go of something. And now you're anxious. Because it's like you're in a space of a new. You may be dealing with an emperor, or you just see someone as the emperor energy, or you being in this new emperor energy, you expressing yourself in this new space. Even though you're in the space of the emperor, it still makes you anxious. Put your foot in the shoe that fit you. Look, you did it. Once upon a time, you didn't call judgment, or you're not calling judgment on a situation. And because you're not calling judgment on a situation, Tyra is on the bottom now. You're not letting something in, or you're not changing the outcome of something, or you're not changing a perspective, a viewpoint, or just a situation or a space you involve with another. You're not changing that, so the Wheel of Fortune is turning in karma, and you may not be on the right side of karma in regards to this situation and how you feel, because you refuse to change how you think, or how you receive, or how you enact on something, how you handle something. So now you're just judgment in verse, you're going to be anxious. You're never going to know how to bring balance to something. Every time you think about something, you're going to get anxious. Look, death. Until you end something. You may be lying to yourself, or someone lied to you. All these fallouts. I'm going to show them to you. You may feel like you can't heal something. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. You don't gotta be. Something was expressed and or communicated regarding some sort of celebration that once upon a time made you happy. Now you may be in the space to be undecided. You don't know what direction to go, or you don't know what choice to make, or someone feels undecided in regards to a space with Cancer because some dark secrets were revealed. You are now aware of something, or someone is aware of something in regards to a space with a Cancer. You feel me? And that made you let go of the perception of something, let go of the mentality and or the mindset or the idea of something. Now you're anxious. And this is your karma, though. Because you did, once upon a time, you didn't want to call judgment. So because you didn't want to call judgment, you were forced to call judgment. And now you're in the space of being anxious. Look, good time. Cancer was here for a good time, not a long time. And now you're not. You lucky you still here, goddamn. Look, Temperance in reverse came out. You got Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, and Temperance, all in reverse. Cancer. You ignored some sort of calling in some way, shape, or form. You were guided to do something and you didn't do it. And because you didn't do it, you are now here. You are now anxious. You was only here for a good time, so that's what you manifested. You manifested a situation where a good time, all the way to the point where now you're in a state where you don't know how to express yourself emotionally. Now you're anxious. Back to the first song. Now you're so anxious. What you was ignoring something. Your intuition was telling you. Your intuition was singing songs to you at this point. The way this is looking. So I see why you here, honestly, because you was ignoring yourself. And look, you put yourself in a position to be represented and or perceived or received negatively or lower in regards to a certain type of passion. But that's your karma. You ain't do that to nobody but yourself, Cancer. It's time for a good time, said Cancer. Now you know how you feel about something after the fact. Look, Page of Swords in reverse. It's like you did it. It's like you were called to take action. With the Page of Swords following, this is you taking action. This could be you taking action, but you nervous, you anxious. Back to the first song. So anxious. This was supposed to be you. If you did that, you would have been on the right side of karma. Judgment would have been called, and temperance would have been brought to your emotions because you followed your intuition. You were trusting yourself. You feel me? But you ain't do that. Page of Swords, it was in reverse. And because you ain't take action in some way, shape, or form, because you didn't communicate a truth and or express yourself a certain type of way in regards to a situation you knew you had to call judgment on, judgment is in reverse. Judgment was not called. Judgment was not called. Balance to emotion, your emotions or emotional investments you involve yourself with can't be brought. Therefore, you're on the wrong side of karma in regards to a situation because you didn't take action in some way, shape, or form to express and or communicate something. Whatever that something is. Look, you can't go in a new direction. But you want to go in a new direction. Look, now you want to express it. It's like you want to communicate the truth now. You want to express what you weren't expressing before. Once upon a time, you may have thought how you carried yourself or how you expressed yourself or what you said or what you did or whatever it was. Something you thought something was represented or known or seen already. But now it's like you want to make sure it's clear. Now you want to open your mouth because look, you're on the wrong side of karma. It's after the fact. After you learned this lesson. After you didn't move when you had the opportunity to move. Now it's like you want to say, hold on, as if you're missing a bus type shit. You were forced to let something go. A devil. I split it the first, y'all didn't see the first split. It was the devil the first split. But then I was like, I'm just going to close it. Because, it's all right, cool. Then I split it again, the devil's back. You had to let go of a toxic mentality, toxic habit, or just a toxic situation you were involving yourself with. Person, place, or thing. Put a title on the space that go on it. You feel me? The devil took you for a good time, and then you realized you was about to miss the bus. No, now you may be in a space. 2 cards fell out. I'm going to show them to you, and I'm going to put them back. You trying to come up with an idea on how you may be able to communicate or express some truth to something, but you undecided on how you want to go about something, on what path you want to take. Because again, it's like you missed the chance when you had it. You feel me? And whatever chance, whatever opportunity you feel like this was, it's like, look, because you was invested in something that brought you to a lower state of consciousness. All this, everything you invested in, and then the time is 3, 2, 1. Are you serious? Everything you invested in brought you down to a lower state of consciousness, state of feeling, state of receiving and expressing yourself, to the point where it had you not even expressing yourself. You feel me? It had you not being honest with yourself. And that put you on the wrong side of karma. You had to learn something the hard way. Now you know the truth. Now you know the truth for yourself because you had to learn it. Now you want to express yourself in regards to a situation. Or just like you want to address something now. Or you are addressing something now because you learned this lesson in some way, shape, or form. You took a deeper look at a situation and or topic. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. You no longer want to go down this road. I'm gonna fuck with you.